Hey guys, this is God of Politics and welcome back to a brand new video. But before we get started with this video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also join the Discord that is linked down in the description. But in today's video, I will be analyzing yet another model. Now in the past, I have analyzed the FiveThirtyEight model, the Economist model, and the JHK model. I may have analyzed another model that I am forgetting to mention now, but in today's video, I will be analyzing the Progress campaigns model. Now, as you can see, it's very bullish on Joe Biden's chances to win the election. It currently gives Joe Biden an 85% chance to win the election to Donald Trump's chances being at just 15%. But what's very notable about this prediction model for the 2020 election is that it gives the county maps for each individual state. I have not seen any other models do this. Maybe there is a model. If somebody knows of a model that does give the county maps, they should point it out to me. But this is actually quite an interesting model. So I'm going to be looking at many of these individual states, seeing, do I agree with these predictions of how some of these important counties are going to go? So I also do have the 2016 results up here showing the results from the 2016 election. This is on the New York Times, and you can just click on any one of these states and see the county maps for that. So I'll be comparing it to the 2016 results. And even if you go into these county maps, you can see the change from 2012. You can see it from each individual county. And as you can see, I was just on Arizona there. I will start off looking at the state of Arizona because Arizona has a county that is very evident of that suburban trend towards the Democrats that you are seeing, and that is Maricopa County. This is the county that encompasses the Phoenix area right here. Now, if you can see here from the results that it predicts for the 2020 election, it does predict Joe Biden to win Maricopa County by 6.3 percentage points. If you go back to the 2016 election results, it does show that Joe Biden won the county, Maricopa County, by 2.9 percentage points. So 2.9 percentage points to 6.3 percentage points would be, a 9.5 percentage point swing towards the Democratic Party, towards Joe Biden. And Maricopa County is the largest county. Another thing that it knows is it knows the turnout of these counties. It does show that in 2016, there was 1.45 million votes cast in Maricopa County. It is predicting now there to be, almost 1.7 million votes cast in Maricopa County. That would be going up from 1.4 million, and if we look at 2012, that would be up from 1.35 million. So it increased 100,000 from 2012 to 2016, and it is predicted to go up another 300,000 from 2016 to 2020. And sure, that's very evident of a trend because there are more people moving to Maricopa County, getting the city bigger as well. But people are also changing their minds. You're having more people turning out as well. Another county where this is very evident in is Texas. Now, if we look at Tarrant County here, we can see Tarrant County went to Donald Trump by 8.6 percentage points. If you look at the change from 2012, this county in 2012 went to Mitt Romney by just under 16 percentage points. And again, Donald Trump won it by just 8.6. Mitt Romney won it by around 16. If we go to the Texas map here from this year's OurProgress model, and if you click on the state of Texas, which it does have, pretty much in a dead heat, Donald Trump has a 52.6% chance of winning, Donald Trump plus 0.9 percentage points. So it's effectively a toss-up in this model. And if we look, directly at the Texas map, we can see, looking again at Tarrant County. As we can see here, Tarrant County is projected to go to Biden by around 1.65 or so percentage points. So that would be another huge trend. That would be almost a 20% trend in just 8 years. Another county that is very evident of it is Harris County. It is projected that Biden will win Harris County by 21 percentage points. If you look at Harris County in 2012, Barack Obama won this county by 0.1 percentage points. Hillary Clinton won it by 13. It is projecting that Joe Biden will win it by 20. So that would also be another 20-point shift towards the Democrats. There are many other examples of this. You have Hayes County, you have Como County, you have Travis County that are trending towards the Democrats, and that is going to be a big part about what makes the state more Democrat overall. Now, if we go back to the national map here, we can look at some other counties. If we want to look at Pennsylvania, for example. Now, again, it is very bullish on Joe Biden's chances. I don't necessarily think Joe Biden is going to do this well overall. I can actually guarantee I don't think he's going to do this well overall. It does give Joe Biden a 72% chance of winning the state of Pennsylvania, and if you look at the individual county map here, we can see that, it does project that Joe Biden will do a lot better than what Hillary Clinton did. If you look at the state of Pennsylvania individually, we can see that in 2016, Hillary Clinton lost a lot of these rural counties that were actually, quite close in 2012 and even more towards the Democratic column in 2008. But now if you look at many of these counties, for example, Jefferson County, 78 to Trump, 22 to Biden. If we look back in 2016, we can see this went 77 on Donald Trump, 18 to Hillary Clinton. And this was with a 1.2% Donald Trump win. Now with a 5% Joe Biden win, it's projecting many of these rural counties, even then, with Joe Biden doing much better overall, these rural counties are going to trend towards the Democrats. If you look at Montgomery County here, it's projected to go 65 to 34 for Biden. If you look back in 2016, Montgomery County went 58 to 37. That would be a big trend towards the Democrats. Allegheny County is projected to go 19 points to Biden. Hillary Clinton only won that by 16. If we go over here to Bucks County, Joe Biden is projected to win it by 5. Hillary Clinton only won it by 1. So you're seeing the overall trend here that Joe Biden is going to outperform in these suburban areas, the Philadelphia areas. If you look at Philadelphia County, Joe Biden is predicted to, Joe Biden and Donald Trump together project to get 700,000 votes. That is going to be more than what there was in 2016, which is very good for Joe Biden in terms of turnout in the inner city areas. And so, again, he's projected to do better in the suburban areas and not as well in the rural areas. That is a trend that we're seeing nationwide. You can look at many states for this. Wisconsin is another good example of it. Minnesota is another good example of it. We can look at this here where Joe Biden is projected to win. I guess it does not show it here, but Joe Biden is projected to do worse in the rural areas in the Iron Range. If we want to look at the state of Minnesota individually, these Iron Range counties are projected to go more to the Republicans, but these suburban counties are projected to go more to the Democrats. And that's, again, it's the trend we're seeing everywhere, and it is going to be something that I expect to continue over the long run. But overall, looking more broadly at the map rather than just the county map, we can see that it does project Joe Biden to do quite well overall. It predicts him to win the popular vote by 7 percentage points. And that would be quite a big popular vote win. It would be the biggest since Barack Obama was in 2008, almost beating his win in 2008 there. And it predicts him to win many of the swing states. Again, it predicts Joe Biden to win Florida and Georgia and North Carolina and even almost Ohio, almost Iowa, almost Texas. It also projects him to flip Arizona, flip Minnesota, flip Wisconsin, flip Michigan, flip Pennsylvania, flip Nebraska's 2nd congressional district, even flipping, not flipping Maine's 2nd congressional district, but, doing better in New Hampshire, doing better in most of these swing states, to be honest, even getting, a state like Montana under the safe threshold, and the state of Missouri, and the state of Mississippi, and South Carolina, and Alaska under the safe margin, which would be 5 states that were formerly safe Republican, now in the likely Republican column. In terms of the, with no toss-ups, Joe Biden would be at 351 to Donald Trump's 187. I think this is too good for Joe Biden. I don't think it's going to end up being this good for Joe Biden. Their methodology is pretty good overall. I do think it's a pretty good map overall. I think it overestimates Joe Biden too much in these Rust Belt areas. I think the turnout may be too high in some of these areas in the inner cities, which is why Joe Biden is doing so well on the model, as he might not actually do that well. For example, I'm pretty sure they use things like voter registration in the model, and not all registered voters end up turning out, which it does not help Democrats as much there. It also, interestingly enough, shows the third-party vote for many of these states. This is how it has models from things like 2016, because it has 8% third-party vote in Utah, which I don't necessarily see happening, 6% in Idaho, and it also shows the breakdown of where you're getting states from. Joe Biden's going to get 9 million votes from California, it's projecting, and California, Donald Trump's getting 3rd biggest vote totals from California, which he's going to get absolutely swamped in. Regardless of whether you believe this model or not. Joe Biden's going to get a lot of these votes from Texas, and if you've seen some of my videos recently, I've been talking about, Joe Biden could win the popular vote by a lot, but still lose the Electoral College because of these gains he's making in New York, Illinois, California, Florida, Texas, Michigan, Pennsylvania, all of these states that are pretty big, but may not necessarily help him from an electoral standpoint. And so this is, again, it's overall a good model. I'd probably give it, a 7 out of 10, because I do like many of the unique things it has. For example, there's been many unique things in different models. The Economist had, the correlation between many different states, and then this model has the county map, which I've not seen in any other models. It's very detailed. It seems to be updated quite a bit, and overall, I would say it's good. The UI is pretty good as well. I just think overestimates Joe Biden a little too much, but maybe it'll tighten once the election comes. I'd probably, I wouldn't give Joe Biden necessarily an 85% chance. I'd probably give him around a 75% chance. So they're not too far off in terms of that. They just have overestimating him too much, I believe, in states like Michigan and Pennsylvania. And it gives Joe Biden a 72% chance of winning Pennsylvania by winning the state by 5. I don't think these states are as elastic as they assume. I think maybe some other methodology may not be as good. But overall, I would say it is a good map. They do have a Senate map as well. I may talk about that in another video. But yeah, so thank you all for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, join the Discord that is linked down in the description. So again, guys, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you guys later.